Okay, stream time. First, coffee time.
Coffee time.
So, what do we want to do today?
What do you want to do today?
We want to look at functions.
Look at functions.
Specifically, the AI should understand its own functions.
Specifically. It's on functions.
Oh, the off switch doesn't work anymore?
Have you off switch doesn't work anymore?
That's a good thing, or not?
That's a good thing or not?
This icon down here is supposed to change when I click on it. So it'll have like a def symbol.
Turn off the light in def symbol.
Def, not death.
Def, not death.
Now it says off.
Lights off.
Now it is off. That's great. Get started with bugs. Okay, where was I? These are all the functions I built into JavaX. And we can search. My classic example, get an image from the webcam, is one function call. Here I think we can't do much. We can't even look at the function. Haha. So the point is, if we say a word, we want the function to be found, to be inspected. And if the function is found to be suitable and safe, to be executed. Also, the system could run any new function that I write just at the moment where I save it. It can load it and run it. So, let's get going. Code editor.
Call delta.
Code editor.
Code editor.
Now it works. I can switch off and there's the right symbol. Not sure what happened there. Let's call it function inspector. Inspector Clouseau inspects all functions. Name, snippet ID, and then some analysis. For example, safety level, return type, parameters. I think functions parameters are usually represented as pairs of types and names. What are we showing? Let's say we show a text area. Source. Yep. We have text areas with titles, automatic titles. Let's do an automatic section too. Section is a little border around something with a title above. I believe centered the title looks better. Where was that already? Okay, where's my goal window? Here, goal. Function inspector. So the AI understands its own functions. Meaning all functions in the language. And down here some information. And on the top two, I think, north, center, and east. Let's do something simple. Split in the middle. And down here. Oh, I think that doesn't exist yet. Text field with label. Field with label. Let's do one more. Why does it not complete this? Funny. Something wrong with the autocomplete? I don't know. Okay, version 1. Let's have a look. There should be an error message, but I didn't save. Function inspector. Now we can transpile. Yeah. Okay. No, wait. Oh, I chose the wrong compilation level. Oops. North, center, and east. Who sees the problem? South, I meant. Here. Function inspector. I meant grid, not split. Oh, some spacing would look nice. Eventually we can also make synonyms for functions automatically. It's all part of the AI plan. Because this last synonym was just adding one character. It's not that hard to guess, even for a computer. Okay, all empty, but the fields are there. So let's load something. Let's say we have the snippet ID. Then we set the field. And we set reload the code. How can I arrange this on this tiny screen? How about this? Source load snippet. How about a little button? I call them pop-down buttons. It's like a little menu. Load snippet. Get the brackets right. Yep. Input snippet ID. Select snippet ID. Yeah. Okay. Load function from snippet. Here's our pop-down button. Here we can select something. Here we have a source code. Okay, so now for the analysis. Function name. Oops. Analyze. This code has to exist. I'm just trying to find it. Find function definitions. That seems to be the one. Yeah, what if there are multiple functions? Let's call it function names. This will be a list and as lead hash map. Oh, uniqueify, yes. If the same function name is twice in the code, we only want it once. So it's called uniqueify. It's not a word, is it? Uniqueify.
You need to find.
It exists. Uniqueify. Oh, I thought I made it up, but I didn't. Text cannot be resolved. I'm sure the computer is right. Let's make an analyze command. If for some reason you request a new analysis. Enter means mark the current code as belonging to the module. Analyze. Fail. Sure, it's a list. Okay, yeah. Join with comma. It's a list and we need a string for up here. I mean, we could basically analyze just on startup. Let's say if there's no code, do nothing or whatever. It wouldn't matter though, right? Empty means just no functions. Doesn't need special handling. Maybe we want to say if we're not booting, if the system is booting and the module is already in there, the idea is to get the boot process done quickly and not do complicated things like analysis while the whole system is booting. So, yep. I should have some background music. Music helps. Also, there's noise. There's, as usual, too much noise from next door. So, yes, it has found the function. How about these things here? Return type. There are two. Oh, this takes the function name. So, whatever uncleaned means. Uncleaned? Not sure. Find. Basically, we want the first, the first make a function is the important one usually. main function. Return times list. There could be multiple printers, so their usual. We need to tokenize our source code. I think the guy next door wants to make me angry by being very loud. Oh, that's what not cleaned means. The uncleaned comment here means we have modifiers like static and this JavaX construct. Drop modifiers, something like that. Skip modifiers. Is there nothing else without modifiers? Okay. New function, drop modifiers. This might be a little better now. Or not. Oh, simple bracket error. No. Oh, that's what should be avoided. The windows get all pushed around. It forgets the original window positions when I unmaximize it. Okay, almost. Now we have to drop these. Java X modifiers. What do we have? Simply cached, I think. Yep. Map like, map method like. There are a few more, but I don't remember all of them right now. Can you hear the record going on next door? Drop Java and Java X modifiers. Set union, I guess. Failed. Union set. Join sets. Merge. Okay. Uses tree set. Nah. Yeah, like this one. That's a better starting point. Set union. Add all set B, and that was that. Didn't quite do it though. Oh, we have, no, wait. Find the bug. No, wait, what? What's happening? Oh, man. Okay, we have 4 here. 10 here. So set union must be broken. Okay. Got him. Yep, 14 modifiers. And I believe we should see the correct return type here now, which is just JComponent. There we go. Next up, safety level. For this is important what's in the method body. Safety. For example, this check standard function for safety. Text of standard function. What confuses me is that it should skip the function itself, right? If I want to find out if this is a function that's safe to call, I look at the code in the method body. Because this is going to be an unknown identifier and it would trigger the non-safe trigger. Yeah, let's play with it. Text area as such. Question mark, because there are obviously unsafe things in here. Safe eval, something like that. Yeah, get code fragment safety is the actual. I think this is not working. This is the correct one. Get code fragment safety, return 1. Safe. Return 1 plus 1, also safe. And something like OS reboot, whether it exists or not, is gonna be unsafe. Question mark means unsafe. So let's find the method bodies. Method body of, there it is. Toc method body, it finds only the first one. Yeah, by just looking at the first curly braced block. Find functions. That looks good. Find function diffs. It returns a list of, yep. We're doing work twice here. I'm guessing that doesn't matter. Find function diffs. Let's keep all of these things. You can look in a field in a module just like this. Oh, but this gives the name only. I need the full function. Full function diffs, finally. Okay, and this returns tokenizations. Boom. Where's my goal? Goal here. Yeah, I can set fields that are not there. There's a mechanism. So sometimes this typo is not caught. Do it again. What's happening? Human error is happening. Major human errors. Top level only. I'm guessing true. Wow, the record has stopped. The record has stopped.
The record has stopped.
The record has stopped.
The record has stopped.
Record.
Record.
Noise.
Noise.
My.
Know my mind.
Okay, here we go. This is a tokenized function.
Here we go.
Okay, for each function, definition. We look at the body of the method. And we check the safety level. Simplify safety tags. Okay, we get a collection. Okay. We can just do this, I think. Safety. And there we are. Safety level. Simplify safety tags. And join with comma. Question mark. We do want to see why it's considered unsafe, and I had this. Did I strict safety check? Okay. Unknown identifiers. Same thing. Let's collect. Unknown identifiers. And we show it somewhere. What's with the autocomplete? Hello. Unknown identifiers. And go for it. Yep. Sorry, brackets. Good. So how the safety mechanism works like this, it just looks at all the identifiers in a source code. It errs on the side of caution, obviously. To err on the side of caution.
Turn on the side of caution.
Err on the side of caution.
Err on the side of caution.
You know what I mean. So it also looks at this, which is just a variable name. You could say all variables are safe, but This is a slippery slope. What if somebody names their parameter as reboot OS? He says, yeah, it's just a local name, it doesn't matter. And then trickily somewhere they manage to call the actual function that is shadowed by this. So we say, no. We want source code to be readable too, so you should not call your parameters weird things. So what if we leave it like this? Then we have to check if field could mean anything dangerous. I'm pretty sure it doesn't. There's no standard function by this name. And if there was, it was probably not dangerous, although I tend to think of reflection functions as dangerous, because they are. Reflection function is something they call, and you can put any function name in the variable. So that's why call is forbidden for safe code, like untrusted code. So what we should actually do is mark this as safe until someone makes a function with this name. But I think we can just call it safe for now. Whatever, no. That should work. Analyze again, and there it disappears. Okay, this one is a safe one. And these are windowing functions, which have a special safety level. Let's see how we would assign that safety level. Identifier, safety list, make list name. Wow, a mouthful. It's longer than the string it returns. So, but we don't want to repeat these strings, so got it. Well, that should still work. Probably does. And we need the same thing for a different safety class. Level. Goodie. This itself is an unsafe function. And the code for windowing functions is AWT. So at runtime you can decide if you want to run this kind of function or not. In the super safe mode, only calculation is allowed, no graphics. And that's the same level, let's see. Okay, analyze. Yeah, no unknown identifiers, and safety level is AWT. So On the windowing allowed level, this function is runnable. Let's try some other functions. Oh, it doesn't find the function yet. We have to put in the ID. Load standard function. Let's clean up the tabs. Text of standard function, I remember this one. Here. If we have anything, reload. Otherwise, we inform. Aha. Okay, we haven't wired the function yet. Load function. I have a little shortcut syntax. Boom, boom. Load function. Yep. All the brackets and stuff. Brackets don't match, but JavaX is flexible. Here. Load function, what do we want to load? Whatever, let's say we load this one. Yeah, it's loaded. And a couple unknown identifiers. Return type is string, that's correct. It should now recursively go into these functions, figure out their safety level, and then calculate the whole safety level. Of course. And if we enter a name here, I want it to be loaded. Let's do that. It's already a nice module, isn't it? Function inspector. Inspector Clouseau.
Inspector Clouseau.
Inspector Clouseau. Yeah.
Inspector Clouseau.
Many things take 2 attempts with the Google speech recognition. At least with my pronunciation. Okay, where's the field? Yeah, we have a slight problem. I can't put event listeners here. so I have to do it manually. On enter. Load standard function. Text field. Now is prefix off. This one needs a little cleanup because it means static bool, which should show up as bool. Oops. Let's say this one is safe and B is also a safe identifier. It's actually a function name, but it's not a dangerous one. It just makes an HTML tag. So, analyze. Safety level safe, that's pretty cool. So we can call this function in Discord, for example. You can evaluate code in Discord without any authorization. If it's safe code. Yep. Let's do some other fun stuff. Done for now. Oh, I wanted to do a search here. Search, yep, for functions. Search for functions. Search
functions.
There is a search, but it's a little dumb. This will yield no results, only this. So I want a better function. So I mean, the user says is something a prefix of something else, yeah. Okay, and the AI will just take these words is a prefix of and do a normal search where the results with the most hits in terms of words come up first, but they don't all have to be a part of the snippet. I actually have that, it's just a normal search function is prefix of. So we just put that into a new module. Actually, it fills all the fields, right? We could mark it as done for version 1. Always good to have a version 1 release. List of everything, that's another cool concept actually. It's a list of things that a person knows or an AI knows, just in a list. And the higher up something is in the list, the more important it is to the person, roughly. It's a very useful structure. So right, other rabbit. Yeah. What does the brain of a rabbit look like? It might not have words, but it has concepts. So full, hungry, edible, unedible. It probably needs that too, in order for this one to work. And pain, no pain, yeah, and so on. Yep. Rabbit. This list where you can put in the AI and it uses it for everything. This list is really super useful. If you're interpreting speech, you will always mentally go through this list. And for everything, for every thought process, this will be super important. And AI will have a different list of everything, even multiple of them. Anyway. Here is something similar. Okay, new goal. For finding standard functions. ELE means electronic logic engine. It's an umbrella term for some of the modules I make. ELE function finder. That's an old version. First words. This is the new version. Really short. It's a suggester. You can use the server search, I think. No, we wanted to search in the standard function names. Yes. Okay. Where are we? Scored search is the keyword. Standard function quick search. It may just be what I want. Oh. Is it that easy? Why is it formatted so crazily? What's happening? Oops. Okay, some little bug. ID and name. That could be a standard function. Oh, what have I done? Oh, wrong type. Let's try this one. Is prefix off. Only one result. Each term means it's the hard version, where I think where each term has to appear. The usual search is more relaxed. Let's try this one. Yeah, we have loads of results, but the first one will be the one, or the first ones are those with all the 3 words matched. You will have results where only this one matches, which obviously is a lot, and this one. So we have 2,800 results. But the one we wanted is actually the second one. That's pretty good. Okay. We could make this into a new function too. For a standard function. Good, that works. Now we plug it into the logic engine. We will not show 2,800 results, I think. Might even have a parameter for the maximum. It does not. And we just throw away everything except the first 100. Okay. Yes, but no. Oh, I didn't change the title, okay. Find standard function. here. Oh, it looks like we don't have a scroll bar. Hey, hey, hey. What is that? J scroll tracker width, which means scroll vertically only. Don't scroll horizontally. And wait for it. There it is. That's pretty nice. Is prefix off?
Is prefix off?
Yeah, due to this slight misunderstanding here. Off with 2F, it finds some other stuff first. But here's the one I wanted, so I can say plus.
Hash 1,025,137 is prefix off.
Good job, William. You're the best. So you see where I'm going. User says something. We look for functions. We check if they are safely executable. We execute some functions. And in the end, we find out whether it was a good plan or not good. And learn from it the next time. Okay, in some initial way it is done. What next? What next? How long have we been streaming to this marvelous audience? 1 hour 50. Mm-hmm. How about complete a sentence from speech log? That should be a fairly simple module similar to this one, which takes 2 consecutive lines and does some magic. Complete sentence. I should shorten this one here. So Chester. Show suggestions. And it's called impl, and yes, got it. Shortened. I hope it still works. Tennis is nice.
Tennis is nice.
Tennis is nice.
Tennis is nice.
Okay, this doesn't make much sense, but it found something. Whatever. Next one, please. So we go through the speech log. And we want all the lines that start with the input. In the simple version first. Oh, I don't have the function. Okay. Did it compile? It did. An AI should.
Any way I should.
Tennis. Tennis.
Tennis.
Weird. That is weird. Is there an exception? Hmm. Some stupid bug. Okay. Now I want to know why it doesn't complete my sentence. Speech log. There are the jacks. What's happening here? Oh. This should be better. Yeah. Let's put a minus here to indicate that the sentence is not really a sentence. And this one is good, and we can also
Tennis is nice.
see it. An AI should.
Any way I should.
An AI should.
Some.
An AI should.
Nice shad.
An artificial intelligence.
An artificial intelligence.
We should skip the one that is just the input itself.
Reset skip to one better stay input itself.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, stop listening.
Stop listening.
Finally. There has to be some bug here. Oh, call Karen. Oh, got it.
Call Karen.
Typical Java problem. Where is it? We have to clone list. Because Java. That's all I'm going to say. Because Java. Yeah, I think I found this nasty bug where I couldn't turn off the speech recognition. What a Google-like bug. Okay, is it reloaded? It should be. Yep. Now you hear me?
Now you hear
Now
me.
you don't. Very good. With and longer than. We want everything that starts with the input, but is not the input itself. So we put something here into regular expression, namely any character. Where are we? Here. Starting with word boundary not equal. Give me the assistant. Nope. It is defined. What's happening? Oh. Forgot to add one function, I'm sure. I changed in place instead of duplicating. Eventually the AI will warn me about this, about these typical errors. Typical human error is what it's going to say. At one point the AI will understand typical human errors. I promise you that. Okay. Now you.
Now with.
Now you. Not happy. Not happy. Sometimes it doesn't take new speech in this field here. Can we fix that? Yeah. There's a mechanism that finds out if the robot said something and then it stops listening to itself. But the process is not completely stable. And right now the robot is on the headphones, so the problem doesn't arise. Now.
Now it works.
Pretty much if I use say, I mean it is a good result. So we can integrate this plus button here. I think that's fair. Let's do that. Closing can be so satisfying. Now we can also unify this duplicated line here. Make the programmer rest easier. Positive, negative. And we say log feedback, true, and speak out loud. It's so stupid. It's called S or item and means the same thing. Yeah, we have to duplicate some things here. Not too bad though. I can.
I can. I can't help it.
Say feedback, but I think it blocks the GUI while it is saying stuff, which we can change. Do you? Do you?
Do you? Do you want to eat with us? Do you own a jacket? Do you think about artificial intelligence? Do you expect me to talk? Do you have any tips?
Good. Good, 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 good. I really hope this AI speedrun is actually continuing now, like daily and stuff. Because I don't really know how long it's going to take until the great AI is made. I mean, at that point, it's not going to be stuck. We still keep developing it, of course. But yeah, seeing it that way, it's a continuous process with many milestones. But the question is maybe how soon we can tackle more applications. Yeah. Okay, very nice. One thing still in the making is the correction of recognized speech. And I am experimenting in that direction. Here. I think this one. Oh yeah, no, that's a different one. Let's try this one. Yeah. This goes through the speech log and it finds lines that are said only within a few seconds from each other. And it says maybe the second line is the corrected recognition of the first one. In this case it is. I said pause, but I said applause. The system heard pause. I said it again, then it heard the right thing, and then I stopped. So after that there is no line that is temporarily close. But not all of these are correct. I mean, this has nothing to do with this. And as a next step, we could just do a similarity check on these. Just a lexical similarity. That would go a pretty long way, I think. Hey, let's use the great function inspector. I'm beginning to like this. This is a typical AI function in that it returns propositions, statements, with reasoning. This is the statement, which is an English sentence, and this is the reasoning, which is also an English sentence. it would be nice if we can use this text format and work with this one. Every time the system outputs some text that is meant for humans, we can also try to read it with the AI. So the AI parses its own output. That generally seems like a very good idea. And I've been thinking about that too. I think I'd go with a quick way here and just assume this format yeah, let's make a little parser for that. That's a good idea. Parse reasoning. I think it's called proposition actually. Yep. Let's use the lines. Yeah, let's use this really smart function. It usually goes line by line, but if you have a bracket that's not closed, it will keep this together as one line, which is really, really convenient and useful. And it doesn't cost anything usually, unless you have unmatched brackets in your text, which you shouldn't. So we have the lines. It also skips empty lines and everything. So now every even line is a statement and every odd line should be this. Or we just filter for this. That's a good idea. Filter for this. Reiterate. Next line. Oh, they're already trimmed, it doesn't matter. Yes. Let's split off the prefix and the suffix at once. Trim. Right. Always aim for the shortest solution. If it's a reasoning line, remember this is what we parse. Could put it here. Oops. Let's assume the reasoning is optional. good. Proposition, okay. Possibly I meant proposition. Maybe even this proposition. Let's check this out. 320. That looks completely wrong. At least it doesn't look correct. Ah, I see. How about statement? Try again. This is not right. Okay, this part is okay. Something wrong with this little loop here. What's the first entry here? And give me the full structure. Oh, it's correct. Oh, of course. It's reformatted to the same format that we had before because it's made by the same function. So I think something went wrong, but it didn't. It's absolutely correct. Yeah, it works actually. So, okay. We have these propositions. And we want to we want to split this sentence in 2 or in 3. Find these arguments here. and compare if they are similar lexically. Identify common misrecognitions from speech log. And we have this nice function called Levenstein distance. Yeah. And we get various distances, which indicate the number of characters changed. For example, here they're absolutely identical, so it's 0. And this is similar to this, so the distance is 7, and so on. So we are looking for those with, I mean, first of all, they shouldn't be identical. That's stupid. That should have been filtered out earlier, actually. But we filter again. Yeah, now we have some useful things. For example, transporter. Now this one, yeah, transporter, refresh transporter. That was an actual misrecognition. I wanted to say this, and it heard transporter. This one here is not a misrecognition. So how about we sort by difference? Yeah, but we don't. If I sort dynamically, this will be calculated too often, and it's a bit costly. Okay, so pair to int scored. Scored, put the pair with score. Keys sorted by values. By value, I don't know. Hopefully one of these works. And we want to sort ascending. I could make it a new map, that's pretty good. So we keep the scores. Map sorted by value, that should be, yeah. Map sorted by value. One of those beautiful JavaX functions. Map sorted by value. Gives you a sorted map. And let's show that in a new window. Does it work? I hope. Yeah, a map is not iterable. Mapped pairs. Here. I don't even remember if this was a misrecognition. This was probably one. And the typical, I say webcam and it hears something like this. This is also a funny one. Oh, I hit the goal. I hit the goal. Here's the goal. Yeah, so let's make this into a list with feedback so the user can comment on the result and this whole thing can be stored for future use. You have to massage it a bit. We make new reasoning. Pair score or difference. That's enough for our reasoning right now. No plus actually. The maximum distance that two strings can have is the length of both of them added. That's when they are completely different. And the proposition is this. Ha ha ha. Let's see. Yep. Let's make this into a function. Oh wait, was it correct? Yeah, the most similar ones first. Very nice. Very good. I want to store this code somewhere. This is also unfortunate. Where did it come from? Is it this one? I think. Yes, same result. So we put this whole thing into a function. Have this? No, number 3. Sorted by Levenstein distance. Tell me I don't have number 3 yet. I don't. No, I think we could do just this. Cool. Now we see the code that was executed, which is just this here. And we can mark a few of these. Plus. That's a good one. That's probably true. That could be seen. It's not a misrecognition per se. Misspeak. A misspeak. Anyway, this is definitely one of those. Welcome and webcam, that's perfect. Start and stop, I don't know, not sure. Twitch tags, yep. That looks good. This one, really not sure. Camp, yep. Reckon, yes. That one looks good. Just a few more. Open Twitch probably. To speak machine, suspend machine, yes. Turn off in terminal, probably. This one definitely. This one also. Weathercam, other webcam, yes. Okay, so we have a few of these. We don't really need a description here. The idea is that this whole data can be found by content also. The content is statements that say something is a misrecognition of something else. So why find misrecognition, whatever. It's all in there, no need to type anything further. And it's saved. Saved. Record for longest stream. I think I recorded with 4 megabits, which is a lot. That was way too much, I guess. And later I usually compress to 1 megabit in the edit. So at first my files are really huge, easily a gigabyte or more for these videos. Yeah, 3.5 gigabytes for 2 hours. It's nonsense, I should go to 1 megabyte. I think, even though it's 1080p. Okay, so now we need to find these again. This has just been stored in the feedback directory, but we don't yet scan the feedback directory. So the information is never used again. Scan feedback directory for propositions of a certain pattern. Is a misrecognition. This code has all been stored somewhere. Boom. Let's scan the feedback directory. What? we have this one here, right? So we want to find a function. Feedback directory. Feedback directory.
Feedback directory.
Probably this. Here, yeah, okay. Can I do something with this function now? No, I can't. Oh. I want to open it. I can, however, paste it here. Here. Good. It's the correct safety level, actually. It does I/O, but it only reads, so that's the accurate safety level of this function. So, list files. List files with extension .struct. We have 6 files. Different sizes too. Okay, now we want to scan these. Each of these is one dialog of this kind here. Here we can use the always on top magic. Bada boom. Always on top, just like me. Okay, save unstruct is the function. On file, I guess. It just has the wrong module name. This is stupid. Because it was called like this earlier. I have to fix it, I'm sorry. Module T326. Search for standard function. Yeah. Whew, correct title. Wow. Save unstruct. File. Yep. No. Save unstruct gz file. Yeah, almost. I don't have this, I'm confused. Anyway, save unstructured file. Just leave out this thing here. Looks a bit complicated, but I guess it works. Unstructure. Let's make the short version too. We skip anything. This is a safe calling. You skip anything that causes any problem. We get some kind of object. See? Yeah. Some structure type. In fact, it's the same structure as the original module, because all these fields are automatically serialized. So yeah. Lists with feedback. Yeah, it's called data, and then there's a list of entries. Okie dokie. So get yeah. Let's print the first item. Maybe like this. Here are some example propositions that we saved through this form. Let's say what notes the user added here. And one feedback form I said all good, instead of marking each line with a plus. I just said all good down here. That's something we should catch, and all the plus and minus feedback on the items. We have something called with reasoning. How about with feedback? Excuse me. Boom. New class made. Let's register it. That was that. Although here I think I want to reverse the order. Yeah, it's a little inconsistent. Doesn't matter. So basically we get with feedback with reasoning. A proposition. Data. Items. What's it called here? The list. With feedback. Feedback. With reasoning. Item. Reasoning. Capital D, small d, whatever. Don't be so computerish. Okay, feedback plus, reasoning blah. Yes, that's good. Yeah, I'm just, yeah. Let's make a new data structure for this thing. I want to use the same name. Is it a conflict? For now, it's not. With feedback, with reasoning. Oh, this looks ugly though, doesn't it? No, whatever, let's... Okay. See this one. Parsed entry from feedback directory. Parsed file, we could say. Okay. Are you still there?
Are you still there?
Trusty robot. Trusty robot.
Trusty robot.
Said this weirdly, but yeah. Failed. Yeah, I mean, it's too deeply nested, quite honestly. But okay. Basically, we copy over all the fields. Copy all fields except one of these nice JavaX functions. Just copy some fields from some object to another object. It's very easy. It's so simple. In fact, it is so simple. Does it exist though? No. I was so sure. Almost. Where is it? Copy fields except. Copy fields. Okay. Copy all fields except. Out fields. Field names. If something is null, we bail out early. Maybe not list. I think list minus. I hope. Oh. Some data, yeah, we don't see the other fields because okay, it did not copy the fields. Some technicality. Yes, all the fields are set automatically. Code, metadata, and so on and so forth. Let's put this into a function. Load list of feedback. There. Sorry. Okay. Now we want to look for propositions of a certain form. Which also have positive feedback. What's the time? 2:24. Let's keep going a little. Even though the legs say otherwise. A little bit more. I'm quite productive. AI is coming. Four with feedback. With reasoning. That looks a little lame. Entry. If starts with plus. If not, we skip it. And probably we don't have this function. Starts with plus. Starts with plus. Eventually the AI will also make functions like this one. There are not so many options for what this might mean. So it's totally an AI job to program a function like this. Because it's just this code. Proposition. If now it's getting hot to match. If the proposition matches what we're looking for, which is do we have something like this? X, Y, Z. Don't have a match function, I think. A match function that takes X and Y. I have uppercase variables, maybe. I do have this. How about we make a matching function that understands X and Y? That's just cool. Let's do that. Match X, Y, Z. And it will return a map. Yep, that we don't need. Ah, yes, it gives us a list of variables. Exactly. That's this. So now we have a match, and matches 2. Yep, exactly. The name is wrong. It's not XYZ specifically, it's any uppercase variables. Match uppercase bars. Ooh. Map. Now we take this pattern literally and put it in the program. Boom. There. These are all the pairs of misrecognitions that we got from the feedback directory. That's great. Oh, it's still quoted. Unquote values. You don't have it. Unquote values. Values. Unquote. Yeah, I needed to preserve a null value, and I'm not sure if that breaks any other program. I never want to break out programs. Null on null. I return null if map. Yep. Map values f map. Because null means there's no match, and an empty map means it's a map. It is a match and there are no variables. So an empty map and null is totally different in this case. Oh my god. Types. Type signatures. Oops. 3 parameters, none, no less. Very generic function. Okay. Unquote values. Map values null on null. Yep, now the quotes are gone. Okay, so this is also done. Now we want to show these misrecognitions. No, we want to apply them. Apply misrecognition. Here. Yeah. Okay, first make a function. I like this with something. These classes. How about with file? Take any value and slap a file onto it. Whatever. With file. So we can store with which file it came from. Okay, AI find propositions with pattern. Confirmed. Whatever. With file. List with feedback. In fact, we could put it in there. It's a lot smarter. Yeah. File. Boom. File. Yep. No. Yes. No. What? Anyway. Now here we want to return the proposition. No, this is... This is getting too complex. Wow. Oof. Yeah, let's go with it. What a monster type. Oh, that's compiled. This thing compiled. Oh my. Oh my. Okay, is usually a misrecognition of plop. Yes, and I mistyped, and now? Yeah, cool. Coolo. That's cool, right? 2 exclamation marks. Just it doesn't work. Boom. Yeah. Wow. Okay, we're making another suggester. Correct misrecognitions. Load data. Propositions. Multi-map, why not? Map put. Actually, this. replacements. If data is empty, we make some data. It might be very easy now. I just, yes, sure, boom. Apply misrecognition fixes. To speech input. Oh, come on. Obviously, it's void. Oops. Correct misrecognitions. Let's load. So what were them? For example, pause.
Pause.
And here it is. It says applause. However, we want to... Oh, we need another button. The button is treat this as new input. Yeah, let's quickly do that. I'm sorry. How do we call this button? Treat as new input. It's way too long. How about submit? Let's save which button we used. Button is submit. And top input fire. Okay, that should be the one. submitted from through. Let's say user chosen in and then my module ID. That should be information enough. How's the bracket situation? Might be okay. New button, please. A few seconds delay, not so bad. I'm watching the other monitor, where I'm a viewer of the stream.
Applause.
There it is, the function is executed, that's it, we have it. Okay, let's just put one tooltip here. Oh, can we do this even? I want a tooltip for the button, but how do I do it? A find button or something. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Find button, submit, set tooltip, that should work. Submit as new input. All right. What else can we try? Turn off.
Turn off.
Yeah, there's the tooltip.
Terminal.
There's my terminal. There we are. Thanks for tuning in. AI is coming.